It is the time of the year when people from across the globe come together for the most thrilling weekend of everything that flies. Where everyone can fly and spread their wings, and now even walk on them. This is the 22nd Philippine International Hot Air Balloon Fiesta. For more than 2 decades, the Philippine International Hot Air Balloon Fiesta in Clark, Pampanga has been a much-awaited annual event. It is a viewer's spectacle that has produced the most striking of photographs. An event that brings friends and families together in a wholesome and entertainment-filled venue. An exchange of cultures between foreign pilots and guests and the generous Filipino community that welcomes them. It is the product of the hard work and commitment of its volunteers who love aviation. And most importantly, it is a world-class air show showcasing the best of different sport aviation disciplines in the Philippines. Each year, amidst plenty of challenges, we strive to make the fiesta bigger and better than the last. To celebrate its 22nd year, we sought to bring in a spectacular show that has never been seen before in Philippine skies. Based in the United Kingdom, the Aero Superbatics Wing Walkers is the only aerobatic formation wing walking team in the world. I met one of the pilots, Martin Carrington, who showed me around their headquarters in Rendcomb Airfield. The history of wing walking can be traced back to 1918, when American flyer Ormer Locklear climbed out of his plane apparently just to fix a technical problem, eventually becoming a stunt pilot. The group has been staging shows around the world, but have yet to do so in the Philippines. And we were both equally excited for their arrival. It has been a long-standing tradition to kick off the Philippine International Hot Air Balloon Fiesta with the Aviators Ball. In this evening of music and revelry, we recognize the trailblazers and their contributions to advance the aviation industry. It also serves as the meeting and exchange of cultures between local and foreign aviators.
I know that this annual event has served as a gathering of diverse cultures with delegation from at least 12 countries. You can attest that Philippines is a safe haven for international gatherings like this.
This year's awardees include some of the industry's pioneers in each field of aviation.
For being a trailblazer in the industry, you are deserving to be given this Aviation Pioneer Award. Congratulations, Mr. Oscar B. Mapua. For assuring the safety and efficiency of our airspace, we congratulate Mr. Jaime Vicente Santos. Our next awardee co-founded the aquaculture company Jewelmer and has utilized potential of aviation for business and community development. Congratulations, Mr. Jacques Branelec. For his contribution to the airline industry, we congratulate you for being an inspirational captain, Captain Elmer Peña. In reconnecting families, stimulating trade in small towns, and providing access to the country's little-known gems of destination. For being a pioneer in the amphibian aviation industry, congratulations, Mr. Francis Enrico Gutierrez of Air Juan. Receiving the award on his behalf is his son, Rico Gutierrez. Our next award is given posthumously to the Philippines pioneer in industry of agricultural aviation, a legacy far beyond one's lifetime. Congratulations to a true pioneer, Captain Mitchie Barcia. To receive the award, may we call on his son, JJ Barcia.
The contributions of these pioneers to the aviation industry are truly remarkable. Their courage, foresight, and passion for flying are all we need to keep driving our industry forward. It was great to see everyone enjoy themselves and dance the night away before a long weekend of hard work and fun flying. Up next, we look back on the unforgettable highlights of the most exciting weekend in Philippine aviation. Being at the Fiesta gives you a sensory overload. There is so much to see, hear, taste, and feel. The Fiesta put Clark on the tourist map and allowed local businesses to flourish. It has also given the Philippines its own air show, showcasing military, civilian, and sports aviation events in one venue.
The Air Force City, a special kind of recognition is not found anywhere in the world. This kind of activity is close to my heart, and we support this festival because this is a prelude to the bigger air shows. And we support this because this is part of the aerospace industry. And our bottom cry then before was the future is in the skies. There is no country that will progress. There is no country that will develop if the aviation industry is not progressive.
A world-class air show that follows stringent international standards is not easy to mount. To achieve this, there are a lot of people involved. Pilots, mechanics, logistics, and admin groups that all have to be professionals. Infrastructure needs to be put up, and the cooperation of government agencies and private entities have to be ensured. A busy hive of volunteers all work tirelessly in the background to make this happen. It was the day before the Fiesta, and the hangars were buzzing with preparation. I take one last look at the site, inspecting every detail. Many great things are about to take place in these grounds, and we can all hardly wait. At dawn, the pilots were briefed for the day's activities and weather. Then, the balloons are brought to the field and get ready to inflate. As the sun rose overhead, so does our jump lane where skydivers leap off for the flag jump. The flag descended as the national anthem played, signaling the opening of yet another colorful balloon fiesta. I was joined by Tourism Undersecretary Kat De Castro, CDC President Noel Malangkil, and CDC Director June Villaroman for the first burn. As the balloons inflated, the thundering sound of the Philippine Air Force F-850s zooming past could be heard, as they did several low passes over the field.
So we flew the F-815 just to showcase what we have in the Philippine Air Force as part of the integrated air defense system and the territorial defense capability of our armed forces. Of course, we are very honored to fly it and to showcase it to the Filipino people who are attending the Hot Air Balloon Fiesta this year. For us, it is a pleasure to show them their F-850 because it's the Filipinos' F-850 that everybody should be proud of.
The colorful balloons slowly took shape. This year featured the most number of special shaped balloons, with 11 coming from different parts of the world. Nothing commands more attention than 70-foot balloons rising up from the ground.
Well, here we are. All the balloons have advertising banners now. It took very long for me to convince everybody that ballooning is a very good advertising medium.
While the balloons provided advertising for brands, the Fiesta itself served as advertising for the Philippines. We were visited this year by Federación Aeronautique International President de Honor, John Grubstrom.
I heard a lot about this event. A lot of pilots coming home to Europe telling what a fantastic time they had here. And as you can see, it's a great activity. And you know, air sports are recognized by the International Olympic Committee, and we're taking part in the Asian Games. And we hope to have some World Championships here as well. So the cooperation with the Clark International Airport and the Clark Development Zone, OMNI Airport, is so good that I'm sure we can have a big event here. Look forward to that.
Air sports found a home here in the Balloon Fiesta as we showcase the best of local and international sports aviation. In fact, we simultaneously hosted the delegates from the Air Sport Federation of Asia, or AFA, to promote and support recreational flying and sporting events in the region. Making another appearance this year are twin aerobatic paramotor record holders, Timothy and Anthony Green, who delighted the crowd with some incredible twists and turns. Another major exhibition are the thrilling leaps and stunt formations of the parachuting team from England, the Jump Dogs. Our very own Philippine National Control Line team, now joining international competitions, also demonstrated this unique way of flying model aircraft. Overhead, fixed-wing flyers did aerobatics and formation flying. They also tested their precision skills as they competed in balloon bursting. Helicopters buzzed around the field, showing that rotary aircraft can also perform amazing stunts. The Philippine Coast Guard did rescue demonstrations. Colorful kite displays dotted the skies, while the crowds also enjoyed flying their own. Meanwhile, I decided to check on the hangar of this event's headliners before they made their most awaited first appearance. The aircraft seemed to be all prepped up and ready. But what about the girls? I think I was more nervous than they are.
Katie, are you okay there? So you try the harnesses even before we go?
Yep, so we wear these safety harnesses around our waists,
Okay.
which have a wire on, which mean we can climb around the aircraft
Okay.
safely.
Yes.
For most of the show, we're in this harness here that you can see that Katie's got on, and that means that we can do aerobatics and go upside down
So
safely.
does the chair swing around?
Yep,
Oh,
so Katie show,
okay.
just like that. Yep, and it can go upside down as well, so yeah,
Okay.
it's fun.
But does anyone of you trip or slip while you were flying?
No, not as far as I'm aware, never. We have very strong muscles, so we hold on for tight, as tight as we can.
The wind, when it comes, when you start diving, does the wind get very strong?
Very strong. So when we're diving, we reach about 150, 160 miles an hour. So,
And you have a smiling face then?
oh, it's more like grimace.
Okay.
And yeah, the wind is very strong, so we try our hardest to keep waving, but it's pretty tough.
So we look forward to seeing that show this afternoon or tomorrow.
Can't wait.
The crowds quickly gathered as the two Stearman biplanes started up. The girls looked very calm on top of the wings. Soon, they sped off the runway for the most spectacular show the crowd is about to see. The planes performed aerobatic maneuvers, while the girls did impossible movements on top of the vintage airplanes. It was like watching a graceful ballet unfold at 200 kilometers per hour. The wing walkers even managed to sit in front of the wing and climb into the cockpit mid-flight. It required perfect timing and flying skill for the pilots. And of course, a lot of strength, agility, and guts for the girls. The crowds followed every movement with eyes and mouths wide open, seeing the wing walking act for the first time in Philippine skies.
It was so amazing! It was so crazy!
Would we try it?
Absolutely not! No. We love our life, so we won't do it at all.
We actually drove here from Subic. Yeah. Just we're having a really good time.
Visitors came from far and wide just to watch the skies.
My name is Ilya. We are from Russia, and my son Nikita and all our family visit Philippines this winter because it's amazing show. It's fantastic balloons. It's so many different shapes. But the most interesting thing that we see it's a windwalker show. It's flying circus from the UK. It's one of the best things here, and looks like we trying to amaze it again because it's fantastic.
It's great to be able to share one of aviation's long-standing traditions and bring a little bit of barnstorming history into our country. After all, aviation is about bringing people together and letting everyone experience the joy of flight. As the sun began to set, the balloons were back on the field. The evening saw the PHAB stage making way for some of the country's most talented acts. This year, we also welcome another batch of artists from all over the world who are part of the One World Music Cultural Exchange Festival. Cassie Walker from New Zealand, Willow Norton from the UK, and Lucille Cornelius from South Africa. The stage was erupting with energy as the crowd enjoyed the performances. In the background, the balloons lit up to the beat of the music as the twin paramotors circled and spun around like fireflies. The sights and sound of the night glow always capture the one-of-a-kind magic of the balloon fiesta. Up next, our foreign guests experience the beauty of the Philippines and the warmth and hospitality of its people. An international air show gives the opportunity for Filipinos to see world-class sporting events and performances. At the same time, foreign guests also get the chance to learn more about our culture, history, and traditions. Each year, we let the participants visit a local school where they are welcomed with the best local talent and the warmest of smiles. These personal interactions between our different cultures foster a deeper understanding and create unforgettable experiences for everyone. As the fiesta concluded and the last of the balloons were packed, our guests and I headed south to a place recently called the most beautiful islands in the world, Palawan. I wanted to show them the magnificent limestone cliffs and sapphire blue lagoons of Coron. We stayed on top of the cliffs, facing the quiet bay of Busuanga, with comfortable and tastefully designed rooms, excellent food choices, and breathtaking views. The Busuanga Bay Lodge offered a serene environment to unwind from the busy days of the fiesta. The next day, we boarded a private boat to explore the different islands around the bay. Here, chats were longer, and there was time to enjoy each other's company. Underneath the pristine waters were beautiful corals and a shipwreck site, which were a joy to explore. And finally, we were brought to a private sandbar where the resort prepared a splendid seafood lunch with an open bar that guests fully enjoyed. Everyone marveled at the beauty of Busuanga and could hardly believe that such a place really existed. My friend Ejid from Rwanda was visiting the Philippines for the first time. He has shown me the beauty of his country in the past, and I was happy to return the favor this time.
For my first time, I've done snorkeling. I mean, this is something never done. I mean, looking at beautiful, colorful fishes and some shipwrecks that happened during the Second World War. I really noticed the friendliness of the Filipino people and the way they do everything and the happiness that are on their faces. It's all happy people, it's all respectful people. That's what life should be. I mean, I love being here, I love the Philippines, I love everything that I did and every experience that I got from this country.
I was very happy that Ejid and the rest of the pilots and guests felt our sincere hospitality and were able to see the wonders of our country. After all, this is the point of hosting an international event, that their good experience becomes a testimony for the rest of the world to come and visit the Philippines. For almost 2.5 decades, the Philippine International Hot Air Balloon Fiesta has given everyone a complete air show experience like no other. For its organizers, who are all true aviation enthusiasts, it was a very rewarding experience to be able to share the incredible joys of flight to our countrymen. The last 22 years were some of the best and most trying years for all of us. But they have served to increase our experience and hone our expertise in the field. The progress and development brought about by having a big spectacle like the Philippine International Hot Air Balloon Fiesta is now being enjoyed by Clark. As the Clark Airport becomes busier, holding an air show is becoming less of a priority. It is up to Clark to decide if continuing the weekend of everything that flies is still beneficial for the community. For the organizers, we are always eager to bring the magical experience of the Balloon Fiesta to other parts of the Philippines and the rest of the world. Perhaps it is time to find the Fiesta a new home.
This has been your captain, Joy Roa. See you in the next H&S Safari! Woohoo!